Might not seem like it, but streaming can be very tiring, especially if you're trying to like keep the energy up for the entire stream and stuff like that. So, what's up, Baxis? How are you doing, my friend? So yesterday we made some more water pumps and powered them sort of on a separate. They're on a separate grid from our main factory. For those who have been watching the Satisfactory, you may notice I mentioned I played some offline, some off stream last night. It wasn't because I didn't want y'all to see what I was doing, but it's because it was busy work, and you might notice there's a whole row of storage things on the back side of my factory that was not there yesterday. So I spent like a couple hours offline working on something I've been talking about on stream that I wanted to get done. I'll go show that in a bit. Some D-head used your mail address to create a Spotify account. You're doing good otherwise. Some D-head. That is kind of crappy. I hate it when people steal your identity and do crap like that. I had my PayPal hacked one time. Somebody actually used my PayPal to like buy $2,000 worth of like Mavericks tickets or something on PayPal a year or two ago. I had to like go through a whole bunch of pain to get that taken care of. You're trying to stream more at least 3 days out of the week. Are you trying to hit affiliate? All right. Yeah, Minecraft Dungeons is easy on the computer and fun to play. That's awesome. I might need to get it and join you at some point. It looks like fun. Yeah, though I'd like to play some more Deep Rock. I've been enjoying the Deep Rock when we play it. You hate D-heads? Yeah. So basically, for those who have been following the Satisfactory builds, this all back here is new. So let me kind of show what I did. I've been talking about in my factory, I have not liked on the bottom floor. I had all these storage things and belts. It's been kind of a mess down here. So I cleared all that out and organized and created a new... I've been wanting to do like a storage system for all the stuff we've been creating, and so I took kind of a design from a guy on YouTube that I've been watching, and basically all these things here are each for two rows of each of these guys, or these two storage containers and up are all one item. So it's like two. So all these things, and you can kind of see what each item is. So this is all my iron plates that are stored in here. So I now have this much storage of every item we're creating, well, that I've set this up for in this thing. So that's iron plates, reinforced iron plates. Of course, these are not all completely full because I just started it last night, but these are all going to start filling. It's going to give me much more capacity and overflow, and also it should be easier to get around inside my factory. So we got regular iron plates, reinforced iron plates. We got rotors. We got iron rods. We got our modular frames. We got our, what are these guys called? Smart platings. Screws. The screws is the hardest one because I have so many things creating screws. But what I did was, even though I have like so many things creating screws, I have one of the screw producers filling this up while the rest support the other things they're building. And then we got the steel steel beams and steel pipes. So I don't have the copper stuff stored this way yet. I kind of ran out of room, so I might have to do like a second floor or expand this back or something, but this was my project last night. I've been wanting to clean up the back. This looks a lot cleaner. I much prefer the way all this looks. I mean, look at this just engine of belts and production going on here. So I just cleaned up this backside of my factory, which I've been wanting to do. You need to start streaming again, Aciliacs? Yeah. Doesn't seem like enough to me, but you're the textbook definition of an over-preparer. Enough what? Ramby sliding around like a COD player? Yeah, well, if you don't, it's hard to get around these places. So, but anyway, that is what I worked on last night. Spent like 2 or 3 hours working on this off stream. Are you saying it seems like not enough storage? Well, here's the thing. We just unlocked these, what are these things called? Industrial storage containers just at the end of the day yesterday. So we have, so each of these is double, I think, the storage of these guys. Yeah, that's 3 tall and this is 6. And I have that times 2. So basically the most storage I had before I did this yesterday was, I think, maybe 4 of these guys. And that was only for the iron plates. So I've basically quadrupled or more the storage I have for every item. The other thing that's pretty useful that this is doing, and this is actually helping me know how much power my factory uses, because with me upgrading the amount of storage we have for all those guys, every single one of my constructors and assemblers should be working. So my power was hovering around the 400 mark yesterday. It's now hovering around the 600 megawatt mark. So I'm probably going to have to improve my power again today. So playing a game around 9 hours and most of it in one go is bound to make you kind of tired. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I've been playing too much. The whole thing satisfies me in a way you didn't know you needed. This game, oh yeah, this game is very, very, it's good for the organizational people out there, I guess. You're that kind of person, you're curious if you can use the paint gun as a self-defense weapon. No, you cannot. You cannot. I haven't tried it, but I'm pretty sure it would do nothing. No pun intended at all, but this game is really satisfying to watch. Every time you build more upon the beast you've created, you're blown away how cool it all works together in harmony. Yeah. Yeah. That's why this game is so much fun. It's like you continuously build more stuff and you make it more complicated, but if you plan it out and do it well, it's just a well-oiled machine. Currently, all this stuff that's building, I don't have to do anything. It's just doing it. It's so awesome. And because I've done the math, we know that we are able to supply everything working at 100% capacity, 100% efficiency. At least it should be. I mean, I may have done some numbers wrong somewhere or something, but it's all running, and it's a beautiful ballet of complexity. And you look on the back side of our factory, we have all these materials going. You can't even see it flowing underneath there. But, all this stuff we're gathering from all over the place, it's cool. I am going to need to expand my power. I don't think I'm going to need to do that yet. F math. Well, if you don't do the math, then you better oversupply, because then you're going to have troubles. But the next thing I want to do is we have a new item I can automate that I prepared for yesterday, but I didn't get to. And that is this item that's right in here called, what is it called? Versatile frameworks. I don't know what they're used for. Oh, actually, you know what? Before I do that, I have a milestone I can turn in. Let's turn in our milestone, because this milestone will allow me to unlock advanced steel production, which I'm not probably going to get to today, but all right, let's see if I can jump down here, get these materials I need. Ha! All right, and so now that I have all the storage, I can easily go and pick up all these items. Let's see, so I need the rotors, which are right here. I need 200. I have 200, but I'm going to grab... we'll leave ourselves with an extra 100. Math's a beautiful thing when done right. Well, I won't claim that I do much math right, but it is a beautiful thing. Okay. Our steel tubes are over here. I need 200 of those. We got a lot of those. I'll just grab one extra 100 for those. I think I have more copper wire over in my base over there, so I'm not going to grab that. And then, of course, 300 of these guys. Cement. 2, 3. I have so much crap in my inventory now. Don't make me ban you, Rand, for talking math. What? You're gonna ban me from my own stream? That doesn't sound right. Gotta love triple integration. I don't know what that means. Is that what I did? I don't know what that means. If you're talking about the storage stacking thing, that was a build from another player I stole. Or not stole, but a YouTube viewer that I checked out. That's kind of your go-to in Anno games, just to oversupply everything, yeah. Yeah, we played Anno, we played one of the Anno games on stream, Shogi. We played Anno, the future one, where you go to space, I think. 1, 2... And that was pretty fun. I enjoyed that. Alright, let's do this. Then I need I think we should have some extra wire still left over here, right? Yeah. B4. In fairness, Rand, the amount of maths you've seen you do in FTL is honestly rather amazing. Really? I don't think I do that much good math. Usually my math is pretty bad. Alright, we have unlocked advanced steel production.
Milestone reached.
Need to buy a nano game for sure then? Yeah, it's pretty fun. The newest one. Double extraction. Oh, improved miners. Oh my gosh. Might actually be able to improve my production that way. What was it, like Anno 1800 or something like that? I think I remember seeing some streamers play that in early access. I don't know if that one's out yet or not, but that looked pretty fun. So we have a miner Mark II. A little over double the power, but it's double the extraction rate. Okay. I wonder how this works with the different node amounts. We unlock anything else with that? We have the Mark III conveyors. We just check if we unlock stuff. I spent some of my coupons to get these cool pipes or foundations you can make cool patterns with. We'll have to play with those at some point. Alright, so basically we just unlocked the Miner Mark II, which could be huge. I'll need to make some pieces for that. Anno games are great if you love city building combined with setting up supply lines and such. Graphics are usually very good too, but each version is a bit different and might have elements you don't like. Yeah. Did you play the global warming future one or the colonize the moon future one? I did the colonize the moon future one. And that was pretty cool. Alright, so the next thing I need to do is we're going to set up the advanced whatever things I said earlier. We're going to work on that. And then we'll have to get into the advanced steel stuff. 1800 has been out for a year now. Okay, that was the one I was thinking of, I think. I didn't remember if it... I remembered watching people play it in early access, but I didn't remember seeing if people had played the full released version. Have I gotten stupidly attached to a random thing in this game yet, or is that just something you do? Have I gotten stupidly attached? Yeah. I don't know if stupidly attached, but my favorite thing is these vertical conveyors are awesome. I love them. It allows you to make much more organized bases than the last time I played the game. So yes, that's my favorite thing in the new game so far, or in this game so far. All right, so the issue with this next thing is that I need steel beams. Before I even do this, I might actually need to increase my steel beam production, honestly. Because steel beams are they're used for Mark III belts. And they're also... they're also needed for other things. So I think I might actually just need to increase my steel beam production. Because it's going to take 30 steel beams per minute. And I'm creating a grand total of 60 per minute. No, I'm creating exactly 30 per minute. So these two steel beam producers I have would supply one of these guys. Which does not seem like enough at all. So I think what I might do is, before I even do any of this, I think I might actually increase my steel beam production. I kind of want to double it. Kind of want to double my steel beam production, which doubling it only gets me one extra of these guys, right? No, not this guy. Yeah, two more of these assemblers. So, so I think I need to do more math. I think it's time to do more math. So let me build the assemblers first, just to get an idea of how much we need to supply these guys with. So that would be... oh, I did this wrong, didn't I? Oh wait, steel beams only need constructors, not assemblers. Okay, I did do that right. Constructor. Yeah. So we're gonna do that. Do that. So Rand, take a shot every time Rand says steel beam. Yeah, every time I say steel beam, sure. Okay. There. So if I double my steel beam production, I will have enough to supply 2 of those guys, but I kind of want to, even want to triple it. Do I have enough space to do? Okay. It's not worth doing if it's not worth overdoing, right? Whoops, I did that wrong. Okay, I'm not gonna triple it because I don't have enough space. Well, let me see, actually. I'm gonna need a lot of steel for what we're about to plan to do. Yeah, I can't do one more unless I widen out my factory, which would make for an interesting supply conundrum. Well, would it? Am I supplying any resources on this side? I might be able to make my factory wider up here. Let's see here. The amount of steel I'll need for what I'm planning to do is too damn high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this would be, yeah, I think I would do this. I could use 4 of these guys to supply 2 of the things I'm about to make, and then we'll have 1 extra creating steel beams that won't be used by anything. That will be only for us supplying our Mark III belt steel beam and whatever else we need steel beams for. The surplus will go for supplying that. So that's what we'll plan for our numbers here. I just need to get a lot of steel for that. So okay, so steel beams. Yes. You take a shot anytime I say whatever I'm currently working on in this game. You will get wasted really fast. Do not recommend. Do not recommend. Alright, so I am going to need 120, 240, 300 steel per minute here. I'm going to need 300 steel per minute, which is more than even a single Mark III belt can supply. Take a shot for every word Rand says. God. Don't do that. You will die. You will die. You will die. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Here. And here. Now I gotta figure out how to get that much steel here. I wonder, so these guys are 4 each. My power is, I have about 200 plus megawatts to spare. Okay, I should be able to supply this. The only reason I think I could possibly do this is because we just unlocked Mark II miners. So with Mark II miners, if I upgrade my steel production supplies with Mark II miners, I might be able to make this work. Your blood will be pure alcohol in about 4 minutes. There you go. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Alright, let me set up the supplies for these guys first. Well, do I want to do... Yeah, let me see here. So in order to supply enough steel, I'm definitely going to need 2 lines for these guys. So 300... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 of these guys would be 180 a minute. Is that right? 60 times 3, 180. Which that would be a Mark III belt. So I need a Mark III belt supplying 3 guys. And then a Mark II supplying the others. So that would be 2 belts. Steel. 2 very fast belts. Oh, these are being supplied from over here. Okay, so I do have another thing here. So most likely what I would want to do is do... Actually, there's an input there. I would need this to be... I guess I could do a splitter here. So I would need this belt to be a Mark III belt, and then I need a second belt that'd be a Mark II. That's what I would need here. to make this work. So that would be mark, and only to mark one inserter for thing here. This would be something like this for that. This would be 1, 2. That would be for that guy. And that would be for that guy. And then I would need these final two. We would need to change the inputs to have another level. But okay. Alright, so I need to increase my steel on this line to, what did I say, 180 per minute? And then have another one that's 120 a minute. 180, 120. Let me write that down. Time for more maths. Alright, so I need the materials to go upgrade some miners. To be honest, you don't have enough alcohol to even attempt that drinking game for longer than a minute. Yeah, don't do any of these drinking games. It's not healthy. It's not good. It's not a good thing. Alright, so I'm gonna need a bunch of, well, portable miners. I can make a bunch of portable miners. But for the Mark II miner, I need the reinforced steel beams. So I want to just make some of those myself. I should be able to do that, right? Yes, encased steel beams. Hey, what's up, Silly Device? How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. This will be something we'll need to automate eventually, but we probably won't get to the advanced steel stuff today. I'm probably going to have to do power upgrade after I get my current project done. I do like 20 of these guys. Oops. 20 of those guys. What is that? How many does that allow us to do? Each of those is 10. So it only allows us to do 2. I need more than that. Okay, I need more concrete. Right, we got concrete out here. Might actually be coming to the point where I'll finally get rid of all the concrete we originally made out here. Yeah. Okay. We can actually finally get rid of this. Nice. We are slowly getting rid of our old stuff. I'm going to keep this. You know, I'll keep that stuff there. It's not doing anything. If I ever need biomass again, I have a place to throw leaves and wood. And I just sent you some wonderful baked delights you've just learned about. Should be there tomorrow. What? Okay. New baked goods from Shogi. Nice. Very cool. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. All right, so I want 60 of these, and I can make 3 upgraded mines. That might not be enough, actually. You sent me the chocolate versions of whatever it is. Well, that's the version I would prefer, so... Okay, I actually want 80 of these guys. If I have 80, I can upgrade 4 miners to Mark II. You're horribly addicted to these things? Oh my gosh, what are these things? I'm so curious about what these things are. Triple chocolate wasabi cookies. Wasabi cookie? What's a wasabi cookie? On the topic of food, have I tried the fusion Pringles yet? I don't like potato chips. What? I know, I'm weird. I don't actually like potato chips. Alright, there's 60. I want to get 80 of these guys. Stroopwafels. Stroopwafel. Okay. I don't know what that is, but I will give it a try. Who's talking about wasabi? Explosive Ash loves some wasabi, huh? Okay, I need 2 more, so I need to go get more steel plates here. Good thing I have all these storage things out here I can pull from now. Dutch wafer cookies. Okay, that sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Right, so I need the steel plates, and I also need some more concrete over here. Steel. I keep saying plates. Steel beams. Nice, nice. There. Get plenty of extra of those because those are our Mark III belts. Supplies. And then take all, and then... I need to get rid of something. I need to get rid of this coal, probably. The squid is wasabi. Okay, alright. The emote is that the name of that emote or something? Okay. Okay, so 2 more of these industrial things, and I should have enough to upgrade 4 miners, and I should put I'm gonna put this coal, random coal in here. Sort. Do I have anything else randomly I need to get rid of? Nope, that should be good. Okay. Let's go upgrade our mining. So we need 1 steel thing that can send 180 a minute, and 1 that can send 120. This is gonna be interesting how to make this work. I'm gonna need to do more math here. I just got my steel set up yesterday and immediately trying to upgrade it. Immediately. What I should probably do actually is I should upgrade the first line now. So the steel line that is supplying my stuff I should upgrade to Mark III belts now. So that should be this guy. I'm going to need this to be Mark III belts. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade these now as we head back. This means hopefully I will have enough. Well, I'll probably have to come back for more steel beams. Oh, crap. I don't have enough inventory space now as I do this, because we're going to be grabbing a bunch of reinforced iron as we do this. Oh, apparently, sliding under that, I didn't have enough momentum. I need to throw some crap in a storage thing over here. Hey, what's up, Zoli? How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Imagine playing this game with no automation. Why do you always come up with the worst ideas ever? That is the worst idea I've heard today so far. That's a terrible idea. What can I get rid of here? Do that. Do that. I don't, because we're going to be swapping stuff out here. Hey, what's up, Grey Haunter? It's what you're good at. That is my skill. Coming up with the worst ideas ever. You should get a new skill. You know, I hear piano playing is a great skill. You should maybe work on that. Okay, grab this. Grab all. Okay. Okay, so we're upgrading this guy. And it's the bottom one all the way across, it looks like. Okay. You know, there's bow staff skills, there's, you know, Wolverine hunting skills, there's nunchuck skills. There's lots of good skills. Lots of good skills. I feel like recommending bad ideas is not a useful skill. You get hired by companies to give them ideas that they will never attempt specifically because you thought of it. What? All right, well, amazing, just amazing. What a lucrative career that sounds like. Who needs bad ideas? I'm full of them. I got all the bad ideas. Get your bad ideas over here. Get your bad ideas. Get your bad ideas. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to go back and get more steel beams. Your skill is being bad at being skillful. I do not even know what that means, but okay. Alrighty, so I wonder if I'm actually supplying enough, because this one's supposed to have 180. This is doing 45 a minute. What is 45 times 3? 135. These guys are actually supplying 135. So I would need to... let's see. What is 180 divided by 45? 180 divided by 45. 4. So I actually just need one more foundry here, and this will supply as many as I need for this one. And then the other, but then I'd need, this is supplying 120. I would basically need another 3 for the extra belt I want to add. We need to put 10-penny candy in a room with GLaDOS for science. Okay. So try if I'm making a note here. Huge success. Every day before the stream, I listen to about 20 seconds of "This was a triumph," and I sing along with it to test my synchronization and balance. I actually do that every day before the stream. That is my way of checking that. All right. Well, let's get one belt done first. So I need. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, so I need one more foundry here. Okay, so how can I... Gosh. Okay, so about right there. If you are the human version of Wheatley, then you should be doubly vented. What's up, Azzy? Okay, alright, so... I will need to do 2 mergers as well. So... Merger... Something like that. And then something like... It's here. And this is gonna be, you're creating... I wonder if I should do the alternate steel thing. Problem is it does less parts per minute, so I can't do that. I can't really do that. I think I want to do the alternate compacted steel ingot at some point, but I'm just not going to do that yet. This does more per minute. I think it's not as resource efficient, but it creates more a minute, so... Alright, so 45 a minute. So Mark 1 belt into a Mark 2 belt. Yes. Mark 2 belt. Into this will be a Mark 3 belt. Em says would like the way chat's going right now, huh? There. And then this is going to be a Mark... what is this? I need this to be a Mark II. Really? I go like this? Into this? No. Surely we can make this work. Surely we can. Don't call me Shirley. There we go. And then this would be a Mark III belt. Going to wherever it's going to. Down there. Okay. So there we go. That'll be enough once I get that thing supplied. Rand, I should join you for science. Science gets done, you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. Okay, so we're just... Okay, great. Quoting, it's a great song. It's a great song. Alright, now I gotta figure out... Oh man, I gotta figure out the supplies for these guys. Alright, so... Let's see how much improvement on coal and iron output we would get from making Mark II miners. Let's see what we would get. And we gotta keep an eye on our power as we do this stuff. Okay. This guy is supplying those 3 guys, but I'd want to upgrade that one too, because I think I need more. Oh, a silly axe for the 100 bits?
One of us, one of us, one of us.
One of us. One of us. Thank you for the bits, Celiax. Appreciate that. What am I doing here? Q. I need a. No, I need an equipment workbench to make the miners. Need this to make. I need two portable miners. Okay. So, miner Mark II, I can just upgrade you, right? Yes. Currently, let's see how much this is doing. This is doing 170 a minute because I've overclocked it to be that amount. If I make it a miner Mark II, without being overclocked, it does 240 per minute. Okay. That's gonna make this doable. That is awesome. That just... Did I get my overclock thing back? I hopefully did. My power thing, 11. I think I did. Okay, that is a beautiful thing. Okay. So if I do that with both of these guys, that should give me enough coal, and if I do that with the iron guys, I think I will be able to make this happen. I need 2 more miners again. After I do this upgrade, I should have 12 of these power shards. Make sure we get this back. I have 12 power shards, 240 a minute. Beautiful. My power graph goes... You can see it spiking up even higher. Heading towards that 700 megawatt hours here. What's space elevator for? Basically, you send materials up to space to unlock higher tier tech. Hey, what's up, Runs from Robots? How you doing? You love Factorio, and you just discovered this game today. It looks amazing. Is it good? Pseudocode, I love this game. I like this more than Factorio because I love the third dimension, and it's just a pretty game. So yes, absolutely. It's a great game. Highly recommend it. Okay, so that will allow us to get the coal over here. I just need to split it up now. So that's 240 a minute. And 240 divided by 4 is 60. So if I supply 4 with this guy, that'll be more than enough. So currently I am supplying 3 with this guy. Slide! Damn it. Apparently sliding doesn't work in the desert very well or something. So what I'm going to do is another splitter. Splitter here. And this guy will supply the coal to that guy and that guy. I will need to upgrade my belts. This is going to be a Mark... I believe I need a Mark II here. And then a Mark I here. And here. Although I don't want it to go through stuff, so I will do it that way. Beautiful. Are there any pressuring mechanics like Factorio bugs? Pressuring mechanics? I don't know what that means. The game is the game still considered an early access, or is it considered now that it's out on Steam, I think it's considered being finished, but I don't quite know what you mean by that, by pressuring mechanics. They're actually this is actually I don't need those to be Mark. Oh, those are Mark 1s. That's right, I think, right? Yeah, that's fine. That's actually, that should all be fine. Okay, so that's enough coal for those guys. It is still considered an early access, top left of the screen. Oh. Well, I thought somebody told me that when it goes into, when it went onto Steam, it was considered released, but I don't, maybe that's not right. There's a bit of wildlife, but your greatest enemies are radiation, gravity, and the annoying spaghetti. Yeah. Yeah, there are things in the world that will try to attack you and stuff, but that's a pretty small part of the game. But you do get resources from them, so Okay, so that is the coal for that one. I need the iron for that one. So I'm currently supplying iron. I think I can do splitter. Hey, Emza's with the 10 months, my friend. A lot of months. Thank you so much for continuing randomness. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, Emzaz. Somebody just mentioned you a bit ago. Okay, so this needs to be a Mark II belt. Mark II into Mark 1 to there and to there. Speak of the devil and the devil shall appear. Okay, so the question is that enough iron? I'm only supplying 3 here, so I actually don't think I need to change this iron guy, if I'm not mistaken. Although this belt, I think, might need to be upgraded, though. I'm supplying... Well, that's 45 times 3, right? That is slightly more than the tier 2 belt, so I do need to upgrade these to tier 2. It's slightly more than the tier 2 belt, so I need these to be tier 3 belts here. So I do need to upgrade this, and I'm gonna need a lot more steel plates, steel things, because this is my long belt, I believe. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me go back and grab more steel beams. Hope I'm doing well. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. How are you doing, my friend? I need to power this guy. And just in case I need to do more, I'll do a power line over here and there. Okay, and that will actually get this line saturated to what I want it to be. I just need to get the iron supply, which means I need a lot. I need to fill my inventory with steel beams. I need to have a completely full inventory of steel beams because we are going to be making lots of tier 3 belts. Yes, M says you missed chat singing "Still Alive" from Portal. And also sticking 10 penny candy in the same room as GLaDOS. There you go. I thought you asked me to call you by your real name. Your real name? Emzaz, I don't remember that. I don't remember that. And if you did, I don't remember what your real name is. Did you actually tell me your real name? And I don't remember. If your real name is not your chat name, I'm never going to remember it. The only people whose real names I remember are people I know in real life. And the only person in chat who is somebody I know in real life is Shogi. So I don't know what your real name is. Okay, so I need to clear out... I have so many reinforced iron plates. So I need to clear out some of those. What about Rambot Plus? The Rambot Plus is his real name. Unless it's Steve. And I can remember Steve because that's also my brother's name. Okay. Alright, let me go put these reinforced iron plates, which I have a ton of. So if I'm going to be, I'm going to like just keep only 1 stack of these on me. And I'm also going to throw in some regular iron plates because I think I'm picking up some of those. Oh, and I have all this random coal because we're picking it up off of the belts as we replace the belts. Okay. Alright, so let's get rid of all this random coal I keep ending up with. Coal and iron. Alright, anything else I want to get rid of? Yeah, I don't need all this copper wire. Okay. Actually, hold on a sec. For the upgrades for the Miner Mark II... Yes, we're good. I have enough for... Actually... enough for 6 for that. I actually need some extra steel pipes. So steel pipes, steel beams. I need lots of those. The gambling. Gambling doesn't pay. Except when it pays, and then it pays. But otherwise, it doesn't pay. That's just science right there. Gambling doesn't pay except when it pays, and when it doesn't pay, you don't get paid. Okay, so let's do this. And so if I want to do 6 more of these, I need 120, so I need 2 stacks of these guys. And then the rest is steel beams. Take all. And I'm going to throw some concrete on the ground here. Actually, I can't even throw extra concrete in here because I don't have enough storage. I need at least 1 open space. All right, I'll go throw some concrete outside. I'll just put it in my chest over here. How does one do a heist? There's a cooldown on it, but you just type !bank heist, and you gamble and a number, and you gamble a number of cookies from the cookies you earn from Rambot Plus, just watching the stream. Yeah. Throw some random concrete in there. Okay, here we go. Hopefully we have enough steel beams for what we need to do over here. Hey, what's up, Phantom's Cookie? How are you doing? Yeah, the cookies are currency. You earn cookies by just being in the stream. Alright, this is, okay, so I'm gonna have to do a whole... Am I gonna have to do a whole other line of steel, or I wonder if I can use my current line and then split it for what we want to do. We need another line of 120, which is actually reinforced iron plates, which I just got rid of. I think I'm gonna have to do a whole 3rd line of steel. A whole other 120 line of steel. Actually, if I could make this other one a 270 and then I could split it, that would work too, I believe. Alright. Can I have monies? No, you are the monies. Phantom's Cookie is the money. I'm on the Brute Squad. You are the Brute Squad. Okay. You are become currency. You are become. Alright, so this is, so what I need to do is I need this line right here to be a Mark III line all the way, so. We just need all the, that's why we got all steel plates. Okay. There. There. And I'm probably, and I need to upgrade probably this. I think this is the pure vein I'm heading towards, the pure iron vein. I think that's the normal veins over there. This is going to be a really, really long line. Good thing I'm trading so much steel. All your base are belong to us. Don't steal my base. Let me check my inventory space as I do this. I'm picking up coal as I do this. I shouldn't actually be picking up coal because I think it stays on the line, or iron. So that's good. Hopefully I'm not leaving stuff behind on the ground as I do this. I will actually when I run out of space for reinforced iron plates. Which, is there anything I can drop? I don't know that there is. Okay. Let me do that. Right by this pole, I'm going to drop 1 stack of something. I don't... Oh, actually, oh, it replaced... Beautiful. That's actually beautiful. The steel beams and the iron reinforced plates just traded places since they had the same... The stacks traded places, I guess, or something. So that's great. The feel when your conveyors just levitate. Yeah, that feel. And when they go through trees. There are some things that bug me about this game. Other things I just can't be bothered about. And that's one of them. When I have belts that are this long, they're bound to go through something. If it's not near my base and I hardly ever see it, just don't even care. Okay. Alrighty, and now I upgrade this guy to a tier 2, and it should give me 240 iron ore per minute. So that would be a miner Mark II. And hopefully I didn't drop anything. Nope, we made room with those things. Is it a bug or a feature or a bug? Yes, it is. It is a bug. It's a feature. It's a bug. At what point do trains become more efficient than belts? With travel distance and stuff. I don't know. I don't know the math on that. I'm just preferring to do belts. And trains, I haven't even set up a train ever. I've only done trucks before. So how is this fully populated? This should be 270 belt, right? Am I crazy that this is fully... I guess it's almost fully done. But so this is 240. Do I want to overclock this to make it 270? So it completely fills up the belt. No, I'm going to keep it even with the coal ones. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know what the numbers are for when it becomes more efficient. Probably it's more efficient as soon as you start making a belt that uses... As soon as you make a belt that uses more resources than a train or a truck would use, it's probably more efficient. But I don't know. I'm just using belts because I have the materials for it, and this I don't have to worry about supplying coal for power. I assume if it's anything like the previous time I played this game, where you had to supply coal to the truck to run, they probably have to supply coal to the train and or the car to make it run. And now that they have water, if it's coal plus water, it's even more of a pain. So this is just, I think long belts is just going to be easier. The girl we raided yesterday was nuts. Hardly played Satisfactory, but she made a silly doodle and later 20 push-ups. All right. I did watch a little bit. I saw she was playing Minecraft later, so she looked pretty crazy. But hopefully it was fun chilling out there. All right, so this is a Mark II belt, right? This should be a Mark II belt. Yes, Mark II, and then the Mark I. Okay, so that should be enough for those 3 guys they're supplying. And actually, if this is 240 and 240 divided by 4, 60. I actually could supply the iron to 4 of these like the coal supplying 4 too, right? So I could actually do... Yes, I want to do that. Because I need to actually add more of these guys. Oh man, okay, to get us enough steel. Okay, let's see here. So, what I want is... It's a Mark I belt. I want this to go from here. And I want this to go there. Okay, so now what we got is 1 pure vein of coal and 1 pure vein of iron is supplying 4 foundries at 240 a minute. And 240 divided by 45 could actually do 5. Is that right? Could I actually supply 1 more foundry? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on a second. And 240 divided by 45. Actually, I could. These 2 lines could supply 1 extra foundry. Just 1 more belt. Just 1 more belt. Okay, I think I do want to do that because I'm trying to get I'm trying to get an extra 120 line, which what we can do, what I think I want to do is I want this line. If I upgrade this line to 240 steel a minute on a Mark III belt, I can then split it down at the end to the two places, and that will also do what I need it to do. So I'm going to, I have no space. I'm going to upgrade this belt, and then we're going to come back and do more stuff here. Do more stuff with upgrading these guys. So Mark III. Am I putting any stuff on the ground? I shouldn't be. So we're going to upgrade this belt on the way back to our thing. This will save us resources of having to create a third belt going back. We just do a splitter right before where we're going over here. You have no idea what you're doing with this heist, but you're having fun. Well, that's what's important. That's all that's important. As long as you're having fun, that is the point. What we're going to do is we're going to take this line all the way down to its end, and then right before its end, we're going to split it off to supply our steel beams with another 120 a second belt of steel ingots. Okay. We just ride this guy along, upgrading the things. Look at me, I'm a steel ingot. Okay, so basically what I want to do is I want to do a splitter like right around here, going to a Mark II belt that will supply steel for that. So Mark II vertical dude. Right there. And we do a splitter. Right along here if I can. There. This would be a Mark II belt. Go in the wrong frickin' direction. I hate it when it does that. So I think I need to do it like this. Actually, can I even... I have to belt... I wish it... that's so dumb. That is a dumb mechanic that they need to fix. When you hook up a vertical loader to a wall conveyor or whatever, it automatically sets it to a certain direction. It should be a direction neutral. That is a mechanic I do not like. Should be direction neutral. I hope they will change that. Can I make a suggestion? Is there a suggestion thing? Although I guess when you place, anytime you place any conveyor, it's never direction neutral. So I just wish you could choose which direction it is when you do that, and I don't know how to do that. You have to place the belt inside first so it goes the right direction. It's really annoying. Okay, so this is a Mark II belt, and I actually want it to be here. Do you want it to be here? I might do a third one eventually, so... Well, not that I'd be able to place anywhere. You know what? Let's actually do it. Let's do it here. I mean, we'll have one unused space, but maybe we can go out with that at some point. Here we go. Now that's going the right direction. So now it should be fine. I'm not brave enough to take that jump. Okay. Oh my gosh, you all are... Now that you all have discovered the gambling, the cookie gambling, it's an addiction. Y'all need to... It's an addiction. Y'all need to fight it. It's an addiction. Next thing you know, you're going to be in Las Vegas, where you've gambled everything, including the shirt off your back. You're going to have no money, no clothes. You'll be naked, crying on the floor, like Natalie Imbruglia said in that 90s song. Is that Torn? Is that Natalie Imbruglia? I don't know. Okay, alright. So that would be Steel is right here. Okay, so I'm going to actually need to move that merger. Maybe. I might not need to. Bound and broken on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. Wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. Yeah, you're going to be that song in Vegas because of your gambling addiction. Gosh, now I can't place that where I want it. I guess we can do... right there. Mark II belt. Not perfectly straight, but that's okay. All right. Is that a Mark II belt? Yes, Mark II. And that's coming off of a Mark III. This should be a Mark III. There's a Mark III there until Mark II. Yes, that should be perfect. So it'll be 240 a minute into 120 a minute. Perfect. Now... and 100 bits from Celiax again. Thank you.
Because even out of nowhere, Rand sings better than I ever will.
All right. I had these reinforced iron plates. What am I gonna do next? I need to get more. Whatchamacallits? How's my power? Oof, up to 640. Why is my power max going down occasionally? Does that mean my water is having issues again? I see one of these guys is yellow. Am I having water issues? I should not be having water issues after the work we did last week. I did the math on it. I did the math. I think we're having water issues over here. Yay for free scene. That's right. You trained to be professional bank robbers. It's clearly a gateway into actual bank heists. Okay, who's having this guy? What? Or is it coal? It's my coal. Okay. All right, that's an easy fix. I just need to overclock these coal generators real quick. Okay. Coal is actually easier to deal with water. I didn't do the math on the coal for these guys. So if I overclock both these coal guys real quick, that should be fine. And actually overclocking the source for your power, I think, is one of the best things you could overclock. We weren't using these things at 100% before, so... Actually, I think my belts are too slow. You know what? Let's upgrade these belts. Well, actually... Okay, we're going to overclock and we're going to upgrade the belts. We're going to do both. So there. I'll overclock it once. Overclock this guy once. 90 parts per minute, which means you need a tier 2 belt. Tier 2. And you should be a tier 2. And then this should be a tier 3. These tier 3 belts have let me do so many upgrades, it's awesome. Been very helpful. Tier 3 belts, all along the watchtower here. I don't know why I said that, because I've never even seen that movie or read that book, if that's what that is. Don't even know. And after I check this, I'll actually see the math on it to make sure we do have enough to supply these guys. Water has realized how many OSHA violations Rand's factory has. Your bank robbing name's gonna be the Cookie Monsters. I like it. All right, so how much coal does it even use? I don't know. It doesn't tell me how much coal it uses a minute. Am I crazy in that it doesn't tell me? How much coal? I know it does 50 cubic meters a minute of water. How much coal a minute does it do? Why won't you tell me? I mouse over coal generator. Resource consumption will automatically be lowered to meet power demands. Well, yeah, but what's the maximum? What is the maximum it can do? One coal. Okay, so one coal every 4 seconds. So the fastest it can be is 15 a second, or 15 coal a minute. Okay, yeah. So 60 divided by 4 is 15. So I need 15 coal a minute. It'd be nice if they just put that in there. 15 coal per minute. So 15 coal per minute per coal reactor, and I currently have what? 12? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 times 15. So I need 180 a minute, which is actually exactly what I'm supplying with that upgrade we just did. All right, so if we need more coal, I'm going to have to overclock those more or get another coal source or get the compacted coal. I might actually want to swap this over to compacted coal because I think I have a sulfur. Yeah, I got a pure sulfur over there. So I might actually make a change over in my coal power plant later today to try out compacted coal. There we go. With our current power supply, we are fixed. So that should fix that. Was 180, and we have a Mark III belt that will be able to supply all that. Okay, good. Did I get what I needed from coming back over here? Yes, I put that belt up. So now I need to actually increase the second belt to be 240 so that we have two 240 belts of steel coming through here. One which is supplying steel beams, the other one that's going to split between steel beams and steel pipes. So I need to figure out my production here. So we're going to have two things doing, was it, I said 240, right? So 240 times 2 is 480. 480 divided by 45. So I need 11 foundries. I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 4 more foundries. Which I believe I have enough resources except for the iron on that side. So I need to increase my steel here. Okay, so I think I said I had enough for one more on this side. Let me check. These guys are each coming in at 240 a minute. And 240 divided by 45. I know I keep doing the same math. Okay. 5.3. That doesn't perfectly even out. How am I going to do this? What did I say? I needed how many foundries? 480 divided by 45. I need 11 foundries. So that means... I guess what that means is I should underclock one foundry. So if I did 5 for one belt, basically I need to figure out how to get exactly 240 on the line there with these guys. How do I do that with these weird 45 numbers? If I wanted to get a 270, it'd be easier, but overclocking these things only gives me 240 a minute. So, so each of these guys are doing 45 per minute. I'm trying to do 240 divided by 45. So I need one that's doing 0.333. So I need one running at a third of its speed, I think. Overclock the conveyors, I can't do that. But I can underclock my foundries, which is, I think, what I need to do. If I underclock one of these guys to 0.333, so 1/3 of its production, I believe that will do what I need it to do. Steel, 33%. I think that's right. And then I would just need to do this. That's gonna... Is that gonna overload my inventory space? No, that's good. This will be a Mark I belt. There. You mark one belt. Not through the floor. Is 45 the clocked rate or the base rate? That's the base rate. So maybe that's not the correct amount. I need it to be... Do I need to do 33 a minute? So I do whatever clocked to be 33? We're getting into like fractional and percentage things that I'm not quite understanding. So what I basically want is I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 foundries to give me 240 a minute, right? Is that what I want? 240 a minute divided by 5. Is that right? Is that what I'm trying to do? What am I trying to do? God, my brain. Okay, how many do I currently feed right now with this belt? I currently feed 1, 2, 3, 4. So with 5, I want to create 240. Can I do that? Because 240 divided by 5 equals 48. That means each of these guys need to do 48, which means I need to overclock these a little bit. Yeah, I have 240 incoming, and I want 240 to go out as well. So, does that mean I actually need to overclock each one of these just a little bit to get 48 per? But if I do that, yeah, I think that would work. I think that would work, right? Do I have enough power shards to do that? So I want 48 per minute. I really wish you could type in numbers here. Okay, 48 per minute. Make them higher, won't they just work as fast as minerals come in? Yeah, but the higher you go, the more power it uses. So you want it to... I want to do as little over what I need as possible. That would be correct if the belt was evenly split. So if I make sure my belts are evenly split, then what I'm doing should be correct. And I will go a little over, just to make sure we don't undersupply my thing. So if I make my belt evenly split, this should be right on the math, I believe. Again, I need to check my power as I'm doing this. So this actually needs to be overclocked at just a little over 48. Okay. All right. So what's my power look like when I do that? Okay. Well, they're not all running right now because it's kind of out of stuff. All right. So I need to split these even. Oh, with 5, I can't do an even split, you're saying. Well, if I do 6 foundries, I wouldn't need to overclock, right? Because, 240 divided by 6 is just, yeah, 40. Then I can underclock. Which would be better? How much power does this use? 16 megawatts. Is that the normal power output of an unoverclocked one? Oh, 18. Okay, so it uses more power. I'm trying to decide what will be more power efficient. Underclock saves me the slugs. I'm not too concerned about that, but what I am concerned about is power efficiency. So if each of these guys is 2% more power, or 2 megawatts more power, that's 10 extra power. Adding a 6th one will be 16 megawatts. So it's slightly more power efficient to do it this way. However, I can't really split the belts evenly with 5, so I guess I just have to do 6. Oh, okay, we're definitely going to have to do a power upgrade today. Alright, we're going to have to do a power upgrade today. And this is only for one belt. I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to do 12 belts total here, it's looking like. Let me get rid of this thing. There. I do prefer to not overclock because overclocking foundries is really not efficient power-wise and stuff. So I prefer to do it this way. Prefer to not have overclock things, but these foundries take a lot of power. So underclock saves you slugs, which you can feed to Kazakh. Yeah, that's what we need to do. Okay. All right, so let me count these. So these guys here should be supplying 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to evenly distribute these guys. So to get 6 would be... I'll need one merger, or one splitter, supplying these 3 guys. Stack these high for each item. And then one splitter supplying those 3 guys, which we have that guy there. So now I just need a splitter between these guys to split between them. Okay. Alright, I am going to probably end up throwing a bunch of crap on the ground as we do this, but that's okay. So this is going to be the Mark III belts first. There. Damn it. Why did it turn that around? Don't turn that around on me. The splitter. There. Okay, that's the Mark III belt. There. And then Mark II belt. Actually, splitting between 3 is going to be what? 45 times 3. I do need a Mark III belt for these guys too. So Mark III belt there. Mark III belt there. And then... What the hell are you doing? What are you doing? Fix these belts. Okay, so this is going to be coal, and these can be Mark I belts, actually. Each of these guys. So we'll doing coal in the on the right side, just to make these even. Is that right? Coal on the right, iron on the left. Iron on the left, okay, good. So iron, Mark III belt, into here. And then Mark I belt is 60 apiece. So Mark II. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's fine. I can leave that belt there. This guy needs to be not here anymore. Remember a while back when chat memed about how many A's are in the Mantis name? Because just looking right, Irvy? I think it's right. I think it's right. Okay, so that guy needs Mark 1, Mark 1, Mark 1 into the right side. Be a Mark 1 belt. It is, okay. And then iron should be Mark 3 belt into there, into Mark 1 belts going there, there, and that one's already there. Okay, so that should be 240 a minute between 6 foundries. My power is, whew, it's spiking. Okay. Alrighty, so this belt should now have 240 a minute. Now I gotta do the same thing with the other guys. I got the belts in place. I just need to get 3 more foundries on this side and supply them with materials. So, that's gonna be kind of a pain just because of space issues. Did you miss anything? Belt management. This is all belt management. Okay, the other thing I gotta consider though, let me get the sources first, is I need this belt to have, this belt right here to be supplying 240 a minute. So that means, I think I have 2 normal mines, so I probably need to overclock the mines. I think I already have a Mark III belt here, so that should be good. If I just go overclock the mines, that should be an easy upgrade there. Nice. Nice. I love overclocking mines, because that doesn't cost you anything except... Oh, that guy just despawned? Did he turn into a rock? I feel like I just saw an elephant turn into a rock. Because it just costs you the power shard to upgrade your mine. So the most efficient thing to overclock is actually your resource source, I think. The output looks slow. The output shouldn't. I'll check all that after I get the inputs fixed. The output's slow because I'm not using these where they're... The end of the line for these, I haven't finished configuring. Because what I'm doing is I'm setting this up to increase my steel beam production. And I got most of the stuff set up back home, but not everything. Okay, so that's 200... That needs to be 240 a minute. Which divided by 2 would be 120 a minute. And actually, if I just turn these two into Mark II mines... Can this get to 120 if I fully overclock it? That's 15 megawatts. How does that compare to a miner? So that's actually more inefficient, actually. So I'm a liar. It actually does take more power when you do that. Celiax with the tier 1 sub. Thanks so much for the 6 months, my friend. Appreciate that. Alright, so I do need to just upgrade these to Mark II miners. Okay. I do have enough to make 2 more. But I don't have space in my inventory for the miners, so... production, craft bench. Let's just throw something on the ground real fast here. Throw... I don't know. Random iron and random coal. Okay, so 2... Actually, I need 4 of these, but I only do 2 at a time. This is not the place I need. I need equipment workshop. Yeah, so it's backed up. It's not slowed belts. It is backed up resources because we're not using them all yet. But we will once we get everything upgraded. Okay, so there's that. That is a miner Mark II, which will be 120, correct? 120, which is double what a normal does with a Mark I. Beautiful. And then we do 1, and I need more space. How did I just lose inventory space? To help. I guess I got random extra of those or something. And 2. That's a miner Mark II. Upgrade there. Okay. Look at my power here. Yep, okay. Just keeping an eye. We just don't want anything to shut down. Okay, alright. Is there any way I can throw this iron ore in here? Okay. Just get 1 stack out of there. There we go. I got 1 miner back dismantling. I don't know what that means. Back dismantling. What? That's a Mark II at 120 a minute. Let me make sure that this one's 120 a minute. 120 a minute. Okay, good. So that'll be a 240 per minute belt here. Did you mean because I was upgrading the thing, it was currently not doing anything or something? I'm not exactly sure what you meant by that. Okay. Okay, so we have, and then we already upgraded the second pure coal source miner, so that should be doing 240 coal. I just got to get the 3 more foundries and then the belts going. Oh, you're right. I got those back. Whoops, from so I had to spend 2 and got 1 back. That's why I had more stuff on me. Okay. Good call. I didn't realize that. Okay, so we need 3 more foundries. 3 more frickin' foundries. It's gonna be a lot more power that we're gonna be adding to our grid. It's okay. I think the next thing we'll have to do after this is just upgrade power. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We gotta do the upgrade. Okay, and then so that's 1, 2, and 3. Can I place this here? No, that power thing's in the way. Let me do... Hold on to your butts. Okay, this is supplying power to that guy. And that guy. So do this. Crap. The wrong thing. 4 here. Go here. Go there. To go there. Let's see. You checked my coal input. Can I get it to 240 on 1 miner? I'm pretty sure that would be less power efficient, right? Because 12 megawatts, and if I overclock this thing, it's gonna use even more power, right? I have 2 pure coal veins here. I might as well just use them. Unless you're recommending I use the second coal thing for something else. But I'm pretty sure it's just more power efficient to do it on my 2 different pure veins there. Okay, so foundry, 3 of these guys. Oh, yeah, I have 240 on both of them actually. Yeah, if that's what you're saying. I just want these as close as possible. There, 1, 2, and I'm out of modular frames. Damn. Okay, can I make what I need for those real quick? Hopefully I can. Modular frames. How many do I need? I need 10. Can I make 10 of those real fast? I need a raft bench. Oh, I can make exactly 10. Okay, and I can make other stuff if I need other stuff, I think. Hey, what's up, GM Liquid Media? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you again. But yeah, I already upgrade VV. The first thing I did when I came over here is I upgraded both my pure coal veins over here to Mark II miners, which perfectly worked out to allow us to have 240 per pure coal vein. All right, there we go. So 1, 2, 3. These guys are all doing the steel ingots. Steel ingots. Steel ingots. So now I need to figure out my belts for all these guys. All right, so these 3, I basically want to stack splitters right here. That should work, right? And these will all be Mark 1 belts that will go here, here, here. The hell? Why do you keep turning them around, you stupid game? Stop turning. Why does it do that? That is so dumb. Why do you do that? You are so dumb. You are so dumb. Hide your kids, hide your wife. They're flipping all your stuff around out there. Stop it. Stop doing that. Okay, there we go. It's going well. You're just updating software. It's a thing. It happens all the time. I know, and it happened just a little bit ago. I keep forgetting that it keeps doing that. All right, so that should be good. So now I need my belts that are doing 240 a minute to be splitting between 6 different guys, which would be 40. Wait, is that right? God, I did all the math. Did I do the math wrong? 240 divided by 6 is 40. I did the math, right? Did I do the math right? Now I'm questioning, now I'm second guessing myself. I'm supplying... Yeah. Because it's not going to be, they're not going to be running at max capacity, but they are going to be doing 240 a minute because it's evenly split. So they're all going to be at a percentage of the max. So, okay. Just had to... My brain had to do some mathage. So, I need to get rid of, like, all these belts. Yeah, it's fine. It works. It works. Everything's good. We're fine. Gotta get rid of all these belts here as I'm gonna be dropping crap on the ground here because we're probably gonna be picking up extra coal and stuff. Coal and iron. But I want to get the belts fixed. Mergers and everything. So... Might have been able to keep this, but I just want to redo everything, redo it all. I don't. We're gonna be dropping crap on the ground. We'll clean that mess in a bit. Okay, so the coal. This is gonna be a little interesting with the way this is done, but. We're gonna do, so that's 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do the splitters right here. Splitter. You flipped on me, but I noticed. I noticed that time. And then we're gonna do the coal splitter here. Be a little funky, but that's fine. This is gonna be a Mark III belt. Into a Mark III belt. Coal. Let me just for my own OCD. Coal is on the right. So I want that to go to the top one. That goes the top guy. And then, so we'll do the same thing here. You go to the top guy. Okay. That'll be coal for that guy. I'm gonna not disassemble anything until I get all this stuff out of place. Let me actually throw coal and iron in here that I have in my inventory just to clear it out of here. There. As much as I can anyway. Make space for stuff. Good. There we go. Okay. Already Mark III? Okay, you should watch more and work less on a ship. Yeah, well, we hit Mark III yesterday. Mark III belts we worked on yesterday. Okay. So this is my 240 second belt, so I need a splitter. Actually, I guess I could do this splitter on top of this guy. Yeah, let's make it look good. Once you get Steel Tech unlocked, that's when you unlock the Mark III belts. So we got that going yesterday. So this is a Mark III belt. Going from here to there. This is a little funky hat going over and around, but that's fine. That's fine. Now that go to the bottom. And that will be... Let's move all these guys out. Redo all these guys. Side note, you need to head off, but you'll be back later, hopefully. All right, Celiax, have a good one, my friend. We'll see you later. This game is not good for perfect ratios until you can build 50 to 100 of a single type of factory. Okay. All right, so we did coal on the top to go to the right. So coal on the top to go to the right. So this should be there. This should be there. And this should be on the right side here. There. So that's coal on the right. And then iron is going to be on the left. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in a box to the left. Beyonce? How the hell am I randomly singing Beyonce? Okay. There. There. And then... There we go. Okay. I think that's good. I think we have 240 per minute on both of our belts. To be honest, you would submit it, but... Oh, the ship you're working on? But it's only a fleet ship, those which are always in the background, and fire ASBs. Okay, interesting. Rip even numbers? Rip. Alright, there we go. So this should be a lot of frickin' foundries. Oh god, I hope I have enough power for all this stuff. Okay, we're definitely upgrading power after this, which I hate to do, but we need to do. I mainly hate to do it because it means I gotta do a lot of more water management stuff, which is pretty annoying. Okay, so that should be... Oh, this is missing something. I didn't put the iron over here. I forgot to split the iron on this side. Okay, let's move this guy so it doesn't cross over any belts. That. And that. Okay, and then... There we go. That should be 240 iron a minute. We are spiking a... Yeah, getting close to 700 megawatts, and that's with not everything running there. Yeah, right around 700 megawatts. Okay. So we still have a little bit of a ceiling of like 100 to 200 megawatts we can work with. Oh, I got to do the outputs though. Okay. If you use bioburners, you wouldn't have to worry about water. It's a terrible idea. It's terrible. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So those guys' output is set up, so I need to fix these guys' output. Okay, I have space, so I can get rid of this and this to make this all nice and neat here. Actually, I could have kept that where that one was. That was 3 together. Oh well. So that is merger there, a merger in front of that guy, and then merger in between. I'll have that connect over there. And so these guys are all doing 45 a minute, so we can do Mark 1s into Mark 1s into Mark 1s directly into Mark 3s after this, because Mark 3 is what we'll need for over 120 a minute. It's so strange to me that Mark 3 belts do 270 instead of 240. Weird how they make that weird jump. Not just double every time. That's a Mark 3. That's a Mark 3. And I also need to power those guys. That's too long, isn't it? Giggity. Okay. There we go. And then I need to power these guys, which will spike my power even more. So let's see here. How do I want to do this? Pull off of this power line. Okay. Let's do these. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That should be all powered. What did I just plug? Oh, I didn't plug into this one. Alright, there it is. That is 240 a minute. And, whew, yeah, we're now going over 700. I might need to do power before I even do my increased steel production, honestly. I think I might actually need to increase my power before I do that, or else we're going to have trouble. Use the turbo fuel. No water needed. What the hell is turbo fuel? Mark 4s do 351 per minute. Oh, that would be terrible. I was like, my brain doesn't like it. Yeah, we're gonna do power up now. The thing for that is I'm gonna need to increase my coal production and my water as well. Which if I increase my water, I'm gonna need to find another source of water and also get more water pumps, which means increasing the power production at my water facility. So, okay, we're basically just expanding on what we started yesterday. We've already been streaming for almost 2 hours, and I haven't gotten anything new going. It's crazy to me. All right. But I need to increase my power. I'm selecting a new milestone. Think there's more coal to the east? Well, I'm not worried about my amounts of coal. It's actually supply of water is what I'm really worried about. Because I can overclock my impure veins over there. And actually, I could do Mark II miners on those impure things. Increase our coal supply. Alright, let's see how much power we want to add. So we're going to do power before we do anything more with all those materials we just got. Because if we don't, I'm really afraid of what's going to happen to our... I just don't want my power shut down again. Okay. So we currently have 12 coal generators. I think I want to plan for 6 more. If I wanted to do 6 more coal generators... How much was it a minute? It was 45... It was 15 coal per minute. That would put me at 18 coal... I want to, like, do a big chunk of power right here. So that would be 18 coal generators times 15 coal a minute. So we'd need 270 coal a minute for that, which is a full Mark III belt, which would be an overclocked Mark II coal generator, I think. Because that should only need 2 more water pumps over there. So let me actually upgrade these 2 miners here. I need more modular frames. Mark 1 equals iron plates. Mark 2 equals reinforced iron plates. Mark 3 equals steel beams. Yes. What will be the main theme of 4 and 5? Maybe encased steel beams? Or maybe there's even some other thing I don't know about. I think it might be encased steel beams, but I don't know. Power grid to power the grid that powers the grid that powers the water that powers your power grid. Powers your stuff. That's right. That's how that works. It's so you have a 30 spot for extra items when you do a dump box to auto sort back into your storage. What is that, Irby? I think I missed your what that was referring to. What am I getting? Modular frames. It's over here. It's fun times yesterday. We had a great stream yesterday. I had such a good time. And the stream support yesterday was incredible. Where are my modular? Oh, they were going in here. There we go. I was gonna say I should have a full stack of these things. Okay. So minor Mark IIs. I can do 3. I might actually need to make more. More encased iron steel, or more encased steel beams again. Why 270 for tier 3, not 240? I don't know. That's what I don't understand. I don't know why tier 3 steel stuff and tier 3 belts do 270 instead of 240. It's like 30 extra. Oh, that's what you're saying. That's why. because there's 30 for extra items when you do a dump box. I don't know. I still quite don't understand what that means though, actually. Why would they design it around a dump box? I don't know what that means. Okay. That'll be 240, and I want 270. So hopefully I only need to do one. Hopefully I only need to do one upgrade to that. Oh crap! I need one more miner. Chat yesterday was having a minor bout of insanity. It was excellent. We've had many minor bouts of insanity lately, and it's a lot of great fun. You use a dump box on camping trips. Is that the same thing? No. That would be a different kind of dump box, and please don't bring that to the class for show and tell. You might just get kicked out of school, or, you know, they might not ask you to come back to your job. Which you might prefer, so, you know, that's cool. Where am I going here? Portable miner. I'm actually out of the iron midgers, iron rods. You just started your next factory last night. You did a miner mod and unlocked everything at the start of the game. What a miner mod that is. That's that sounds totally not cheating right there. Totally not cheating. Okay. Alright, I need to get rid of more coal and iron in my inventory. I'm gonna keep randomly getting. If you didn't need the money, you'd love to quit this job. Start up like a tea shop. A tea shop, huh? I bet I know who your first customer would be. A certain person whose name starts with pie and ends with boy. Love to come to your tea shop, I'm sure. Throw that random crap in there. Okay. And I need to make the portable miner. You have my no mods factory with everything in the game unlocked. You could spend 10 hours picking everything up and moving it, or just mod the start. Well, yeah, I mean, if you just want to skip the whole progression side of the game for your next thing, I could see that. Pie boy shall be summoned. Well, maybe. That'd be great if he did show up right now, just because I said that. Nice slide down here. Whee! Nice. Okay, so that would be Mark II miner over here. There we go. So, and I need a 270 minute. So 270 divided by 2 is 135. So I need to overclock this to be 135. There we go. 135 a minute. Which you'll actually need a Mark III belt too. And 135, we'll take that. And so these will need Mark III belt. Mark III belt. Into a Mark III belt. Okay. Let's build the 6 extra things now, which I probably don't have the materials for. We won't plug them in, but we'll build them. Then we'll just need to upgrade the water, which probably means upgrading the power supply for my water. So this is kind of a big project, but it's okay. Hopefully I won't have to upgrade my power for a while after I do this. Of course, every time I say that, I end up having to do it the very next time I play. Does overclocking last forever? Is there a time limit? No, it lasts forever. And you can adjust it at any time. It just adjusts the amount of power it takes for whatever resource or whatever thing you're overclocking. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why it's good to collect the slugs when you're out and about. When you see glowy things, pick them up, because they are useful for overclocking your stuff. Or that's the only thing they're useful for, because that's what they are for. You've been saving yours? Yeah, it's kind of worth saving if you don't have. If I would say, it's best if you never overclocked anything if you can, because overclocking is less efficient power-wise. But since resource patches are not infinite, there is definitely a reason to use them when you need them. There, we'll do that. We won't build all these guys here, but you have a bunch of things you make from the slugs, yeah. Yeah, the only limit is the number of slugs you can find, right? Power, coal generators. All right, so I'll need some more cables for these guys. I'm pretty sure it's always more efficient to not overclock things, but again, because resources are limited, that's why it's a good thing to have access to and use when you need them. All right, that should be right. All right, so I need a bunch of cables to get the rest of those guys. They're infinite in total amount, but you can only place one miner. Correct. The resource patches themselves, there's not an infinite number of them. There's a finite number of resource patches in the world, I think. Because I'm pretty sure this world is always the same. It's not like procedurally generated. It'd be cool if it was, but kind of like Subnautica, that's not the way the game's designed. Yeah, number of nodes is limited. Yeah, sorry, let me clarify. Some people might not understand what I'm saying. The resource patches you find do not have a finite number of resources. They are infinite. It's only limited by the miner you put on it, how much you can get per minute. But the number of resource patches in the world is definitely finite. So, what am I trying to get? I'm trying to get cables from over here. So, sorry for not being clear. There. 2, 3. Do that. I'm going to have so many reinforced iron plates because we've been replacing so many of our Mark II belts with Mark III. I'm going to go get rid of some of these. Yeah. Limited number of nodes, correct. You can overclock 3 times. You think it's 250% max? Yeah, I think that's right. That sounds right. Yeah. Go with that for now, and then let's grab some concrete on the way back too. It's one map limit on node patches. They never move. They run forever. Question is per minute how much you can get. Yeah, which is determined by the level of miner and how much you overclock it. So if the game's like it used to be, there is Mark II miners are the highest level, so going 250% on a Mark II miner is the highest amount of resource you can get a minute from something. I don't know if that's true. There might be a Mark III miner that's been added since I've played, and so I don't know about that. Is the map round? Like, could you walk in a direction and end up where you started? I don't think it's a globe. Pretty sure you can't do that. There are edges to the world, so no, I'm actually 99% sure that you can't do that. The devs have changed the map, put more nodes into the update 2 and 3. Yeah, well, I mean, that's one reason why I started in the desert, because it's a new biome that they added. So they are definitely adding more to the map with the different updates. But it's definitely, even as they add stuff, it's not finite. Or it's not infinite. It is finite. Okay, there, so that's 3. And 4, so I need 2 more. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, this will be nice to have. I'm basically adding another half of what I have power-wise now. I'm increasing it by another that amount. Does that make sense? I I haven't even explored that cave, and we're about to expand our power into that cave. This is similar to the last time I played. Ooh, that's uranium. I wonder if there's like nuclear power stuff in there. And expanded in that cave. We're about to, or we haven't even explored it, and we're about to expand into it. There, 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 and there. I feel like the smart, like the placement, automatic placement thing could definitely be fine-tuned some, like the orientation of them. I wish it wouldn't turn like it does a lot of the times. Okay, and there's a copper vein I'm not even using, so you know what? I'm gonna not build on top of that because who knows? Maybe I'll actually use that for something. If you want the newer answer to map size, you do know, but you're trying not to spoil it. Yeah, I prefer you not tell me. If somebody's really curious, they can PM you and find out, but since it's new, I'm enjoying exploring the new map and stuff, so I appreciate that you're not spoiling. Appreciate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. And it's not a huge deal, but 6. All right, there we go. So let me get the power poles, and I'll even get the water. I'm gonna need a third water line, so I will extend the coal because the coal. 2, 1, 2. The coal line is prepared for the way it's currently set up, but I won't extend the water. Okay, so we're gonna not plug those in on purpose. Purposely not plugging those in. Oh crap, I put these when I didn't need to do that. I actually need to do this as a... should be a flat space for my... for my pipes and belts. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Exploring part is fun, totally different than solving a math question. Yeah, it's one reason why I like this game. It's kind of like it. This game reminds me in some ways about Subnautica. This is like a. This is like a. The building part of Subnautica fleshed out, and the exploration part reduced a bit. I guess you could maybe say. This is like a more building-centric version of a Subnautica type game. I don't even know if that makes sense, but both are really great games. And this does even more building, which I love because I've been really enjoying building and automation games lately. Oh, crap. Okay. Do that. Do that. Okay. I had a very similar complaint about SE. A complaint about... well, what did I complain about in SE? Okay, what did I do first? I think I did the... did I do the splitter first? And that's what made it so that it... yeah, I think I did the splitter first. And that's what made it so that those things automatically connected. So let's do the splitters. This is a mark... I only need a mark 1. Wait, no, that's the other thing. So this is splitter. There to there. Alignment of block when placing them, how they turn. Ah, yes, I did. You're right. So apparently that's a pet peeve of mine in building games. Make the auto placement not turn from what you've already set it to. Maybe that's hard to program or something. Or maybe they program it a certain way and it's different in every game. And so every time I play a game, it's different. And I'm like, why is it different? I'm a whiner. Trying to line that up. Come on. There it is. Okay. And then, since I did do the math on this, and this should be having enough supplies, I should be able to just get these already set up. And that plugs in. Beautiful. We'll see if I connected them right. If I see that coal start to move. Very nice. Beautiful. I love when it plugs in like that. It's like butter. Like butter. Don't even have to place a belt. So cool that it just auto hooks up like that. Nice. And then one more. Okay. Did it do it? It did it. All right, so there's coal set up. We got to get water. That's going to be a big project. So I think what I'm going to do is actually take my first break. So if I did the math right, 270 per minute is how much we're going to need for all these coal generators. I'm going to assume my math is right. We might check it after we get all the water set up, but I'm going to go park myself at the water station because we're going to have to get a third water line, which means I'm actually going to go grab the copper sheets and go over there to prepare for that. GG cookie time? No, we'll GG cookie time after we get this power setup done. In SE, there was a button for it. I just didn't know or use it. Okay. So I was just bad. Not surprised. Time to praise our almighty chair god. Oh my god. Oh my god. So sort. Throw the incomplete guy there. There. So let's get plenty of tubes. There. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna head over to the area. You know what? Did I get the stackable? I got stackable pipelines. Okay. Yes, I did. All right. So, is that what this is? Stackable pipeline support. So this, what I can do is, how am I gonna do this? So I can do like that, that, and I can start. I can have that like go across. I think it's gonna be easier to not. I wish it'd let me stack it on top of ones that were already set. Can you do that? It's kind of annoying to me that you don't start with the stackable pipelines. The way it is, the path is clear. We require only the strength to follow. Have to re-ask now. Why do you remove the poles under the belts? Because it looks better to me without those poles. It looks better, in my opinion. All right, my friends, I'm going to stand up, stretch, use the restroom. Thank you all so much for watching. If there's anybody new to the stream, please hit the follow. I hope you are enjoying the lovely Satisfactory today. When we come back, we will work on getting more water to get more power so that we hopefully won't have to get more power. So, quick 60-second word of ads. When we come back, we'll do that. Thanks for hanging out. Y'all rock. See you in a bit, my friends.